Good morning, boys and girls. Today is Thursday, May 7th, 2020. So I hope some of you were able to see the parade. I was able to see most of you. There were some parts that I was driving a little fast, and other parts we weren't, and that sometimes there were two kids on each side of the road. So I did the best I could. I was towards the beginning if you saw me. I was behind Mrs. Andrews a little bit. She had the big sign in her truck. So that was awesome to see you guys. I hope everyone was able to get their packets. It looks like everyone was. So I'm just going to kind of break down the packets and explain what's in each packet and what your job is to do for today. There is a book called Dragonflies in your packet, and it comes with a little test, and it also comes with a vocab test as well. So this is a book that your parents can read to you, or you can read it with them, or you can just read it on your own. It is a level L, so that makes it actually above first grade. So parents, please do. It's a read out loud comprehension. It's not a reading comprehension book. So you're going to read that with your parents, and then you're going to do that test in the vocab page, and you can do that at any point in the next 3 weeks. All right, so that just has to be done at some point. In your packet, there's also a May and a last week of June calendar. Every time you do your work for the day, just go ahead and sign off so I know that you did the calendar or the work that day. I will be collecting this calendar at the end, just as I will be collecting the Dragonfly test, but you can keep the Dragonfly book. All right, so I'll need the test at the end, and I will need that calendar at the end. In your packet is a little baggie that has an E with a star and a popsicle stick. We're not doing that yet, so just make sure you keep that in a safe spot because that is something we're going to be doing later on. We're going on to Unit 11, which is all about Magic E and Foundations. This is a packet. It kind of just explains to parents a little bit about what we're going to be learning about, some of the trick words that you're going to learn. It has the new vowel chart in it. So this is just some information for you. So you're going to go ahead and look through that. That's more for reference for your parents and also for you as well. And then you have all your foundation work, and some of your math stuff is in this packet, and some of it's going to be back in your math book, okay? So we have a math test. I will be collecting this at the end, and we are going to learn about money, and that's a whole separate packet on its own, the money. It looks like this. I paper clipped it all together, and it looks like that. So that will be your money unit when we get to that. And we'll be doing time using our math book, but the math time review will be separate and the test is separate. Okay, I'll be collecting both of those. But none of those you have to do right now. I'm just explaining what's in your packet right now. And then for writing prompts, you have a new calendar. You can choose any day. It doesn't have to go in order. On Mondays, if you want to do weekend news, you can always do that. You can always do a free write, or you can choose anything from this calendar to write about. And I sent you a nice new stack of journal paper if you needed it. Okay, so that's that. There is a Mother's Day craft that I'll explain to you tomorrow a little bit more. You'll learn that. There's some Memorial Day activities. I'll explain that in a little bit. That goes with that. And you do have a new Unified Arts bingo sheet, okay? So you can be working on that throughout this time as well. All right, so that's everything that's in the packet. So let's explain the things that you actually have to do today. All right, today for Foundations, you're actually going to be learning some new trick words. We're going to catch up with them. They're going to be the words month and people. So you're going to cut those out, put them in your Foundations flashcard bag, and then you're also going to write them in your O Octopus A book, and you're going to do both pages for your trick word. So you're going to do the read and write, and you're going to do the read, paste, and write, okay, with the new words. So today what you're going to do, like I said, cut your words out, put them in your O Octopus A book, and you're going to go ahead and do both pages for Foundations today. So that's just Foundations. For math, we're going to move on in our book to count to 120. So that will look like this. Just go ahead and follow those directions on the bottom that you're going to color each 10 groups of gumballs a different color. So you can color in 10 maybe green, then color these 10 in red, and then pink and purple and blue, and then say how many gumballs you have in all. This is a step-by-step direction with a 110 frame. We've used those quite a bit, so you should be pretty good with that. And then there's a new 120 frame on the next page, so you can answer those questions. And then there's a fresh one for your homework page as well. So that will be for math today. And then as far as writing, you can pick a writing prompt from our new calendar, or you can do a free write. You got some new reading books for this time, so go ahead and look through those. Pick a book a day if you're someone that's doing a chapter book, maybe a chapter every couple of days, and you should have a form to go with the chapter books if you're someone that has a chapter book. And then you're going to go slow with that. Don't rush through those books. You have a couple of weeks to finish those, and just remember those books have to be returned at the end. So that's it for today. So once again, you're cutting out your 2 new trick words and doing the 2 worksheets with that, and you're doing your pages in your math book for 120, and you're going to do a writing activity. And that will be that. I'll be back later on today with a Ready Freddy chapter. Have a great day, guys.